Thank you.
Griffin, go ahead with your question.
Hey MJ, given the circumstances, how do you feel the team is responding to you as the field general and leader?
I feel like we're responding great. We all support each other. No matter who's on the field, we're all going to have each other's back. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when you're on a team. Like, it doesn't matter who's in there. You're supposed to support your brother just like you want him to support you while you're on the field. So we're all just rallying around each other, and I'm glad that they're supporting me and having my back. It definitely gives me a lot of confidence going into these games.
Brian, go ahead.
Hey MJ, we've heard a lot this season about playing complementary football. How do you feel that turned out today with like the scoring points off of turnovers, defense making stops, and y'all, despite the turnovers, still having some resiliency and putting points on the board?
I mean, that's the main thing we were trying to do is make sure we're playing good complementary football. I know I had 3 turnovers that I got to clean up. So going for next week, I'm going to watch the film tomorrow and definitely clean those up, to try to not get the defense back on the field so quickly and give them a little more rest. So, we're just going to keep on working and get better and better each week.
Noah, go ahead.
Hey MJ, I've got a two-part question. What were the emotions like, going out there, for the first time today? And then, how did you kind of put that start, behind you in those first 7 passes with the 2 interceptions and, string together 6 straight completions and a couple touchdowns there?
I'll say the emotions are definitely high. I haven't played since Boston College of last year, so it's been a little minute. And then of course spring game, but I'm talking about playing in a real game with a real environment and fans and everything. So emotions were high. I felt good being out there with my boys. I don't think I was too nervous out there. I was really just trying to have some fun. I know, like you said, had the turnovers early, but I know that Coach Doran always tells us, put it in the past. It's behind you. You can't, those plays aren't going to fix the rest of the game. It was still early in the game. So I just had to know I had to put those in the past and look forward because I couldn't get down on myself because I know the rest of the team will get down. They all look at me as a leader. They feed off my emotion. So, just keeping my head up, moving on to the next play is one play at a time. It's a long football game.
Ethan, go ahead.
MJ, you and KC had a pretty dynamic connection going there for most of the game. What can you say about him and his performance today?
Man, that boy's a dog. Like, he knows what he's doing out there on the field. He's never nervous. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows how to get open. He knows coverages. Me and him work all the time after practice, so our chemistry is definitely very high going into these games. But, like, that dude is special. I love him. He's special. I love throwing to him. I love the way he helps me in situations. And so, good, real good player.
Thanks.
Jaden, go ahead.
Hey, MJ, I asked Casey, but from your perspective, how important is the defense in the offense's success?
Can you repeat that one more time? My fault.
How important do you think the defense is in the offense's success? Like, what do they do for y'all?
I mean, a lot of the people on the defense, like before we go out into the field, I don't know if y'all can see it, but they'll come over to our huddle and give us motivation and give us hype, and that definitely shows a lot of love knowing that the defense got our back. So just having that, like I said, like that complimentary football feeling, it's not just on the field, but it's off the field as well, leaning on each other, even though we're on different sides of the ball. So, like, they give us a lot of success. And then, of course, probably one of the best defenses in the nation. They make big stops so that we can go out there and try to put points on the board for them.
Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, MJ, there's been a lot of obviously turmoil. It's been a weird season, but you guys get into the second half. You're 4-2. You're 1-1 in the ACC. What is out there for NC State? What can this team be?
We're just gonna keep getting better and better each week. I mean, that's all I can really say is that 1% better each day. Whereas as long as we're locked in, we're focused, we're coming out here with a mindset to try to be the best version of ourselves. And we're gonna do all we can for the team. I mean, the sky's the limit for us. So I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it. We're just gonna get back to work tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
This will be final question for MJ. Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Delbert Mims and Michael Allen combined for 137 yards on the ground. How important was it for y'all and for you on the offense to sort of balance that attack out with the run game and for them to produce?
Yeah, it's definitely important to have two really good, definitely all the running backs that can definitely get the ball in space and create positive yards. I mean, definitely the run game helps the pass game helps the run game. So, just trusting them, I'm going to give them the ball, let them do what they do. I mean, that's what they're here for. they want to be here. They couldn't do what they did out on that field. So, you know, those are two special backs that I got a lot of trust and faith in. And also Mark, you know, he went in there and did a lot of great things as well. So we got a whole running back core that is really special and can help this team a lot.
Thanks, MJ.
Yes, ma'am. Thank y'all.
We're gonna have Peyton Wilson next, so go ahead and raise your hands with questions for Peyton. Peyton, congrats on the win.
Thank you. Thank you.